So it's been 6 months since I've been using the iPhone 13 mini. So I remember going to downtown to my local Apple store and buying it on day one because I pre-ordered it and it was waiting for me right there. And so in this video, I want to share with you, is the iPhone 13 mini worth it after 6 months? So let's find out. So the first thing we're going to talk about, of course, is the size of the iPhone. Of course, the iPhone 13 mini is the smallest iPhone in the new iPhone family when it comes to the iPhone 13 lineup that Apple released last year. And probably the size is what makes it really an attractive phone for many users. Now, of course, if you're a person who has small fingers like me, then this iPhone might be the perfect fit for you. Not only because it's like a tiny size and a really cute size, but also because of the one-handed feature that you could use. So if you buy iPhone 13 or iPhone 13 Pro, it's pretty hard to use the iPhone with one-handed if you don't have big hands. But like if you have tiny hands, then the iPhone 13 mini is the perfect one-handed phone. And that's one of my favorite things about the iPhone 13 mini that I really, really love about it, is when I'm walking about, I can take out my phone. I don't have to stop and use the phone and take out two hands to use it. I could just pull it out of my pocket and start using it with one-handed with no problem. And that's what I really, really like about the iPhone 13 mini, is the size. And I think the size is one of the greatest features on the iPhone 13 mini as well. So next, of course, is the power of the iPhone 13 mini. So of course, many people were scared that maybe the power might not be that good. But of course, the power is second to none, and it probably is the same as powerful as the iPhone 13 Pro, thanks to because it has the same chip, the A15 chip. So just like the iPhone 13 Pro, the iPhone 13 mini also carries the A15 chip. So that means you could do pretty much what iPhone 13 Pro it can handle. The iPhone 13 mini can handle it as well with no problems. You could be watching YouTube videos and be tweeting at the same time with the multitasking feature. You could be doing so much crazy stuff, editing 4K videos on the iPhone 13 mini or editing raw photos as well. And you will not have no problems when it comes to editing your videos or your photos as well on your iPhone 13 mini. And it hasn't lagged on me yet, and it's been over 6 months and it hasn't lagged. So I think that says it all of how powerful the iPhone 13 mini is. So next, of course, is battery life. So battery life, of course, has been known on the past mini, on the iPhone 12 mini, where a lot of people were complaining about the iPhone 12 mini's battery life, where it wasn't good enough and it was just, it was not lasting the whole day. And I could say that it lasts the whole day, the iPhone 13 mini battery life. So if you're a power user, like if you're using it to, like take pictures every day and record videos in 4K, then of course you're going to drain the battery a lot more faster. And if you're going to use your data as well when you're out in public, then yes, you are going to drain it a little bit faster, which is normal on any other iPhone as well. But at the end of the day, you still have like maybe 10 to 30% of battery life when you make it home. So it still lasts the whole day, even if you're power using your iPhone 13 mini. So you have nothing to worry about. Now, if you're not a hardcore power user, and when you're outside, you're mostly just checking Instagram for a while, and you're like, just taking phone calls, then you're gonna have over 50% of battery life at the end of the day. That's how amazing the battery life of the iPhone 13 mini is. And not only because but also because Apple improved it as well. Of course, when they were getting out the presentation, they actually announced it that they did improve the battery life in the iPhone 13 mini, since I think they received a lot of complaints that the iPhone 12 mini was not that good when it came to battery life. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about when it comes to battery life on the iPhone 13 mini. So next, of course, is the camera. So I'm a big fan of the camera on the iPhone. I take a ton of pictures every single day on my iPhone 13 mini. And so the camera feature is probably one of my favorite features on the iPhone 13 mini. So it uses the sensor, of course, like all the latest new iPhones it has, but it also includes the sensor of the iPhone 12 Pro. So if you're, if you are a fan of the iPhone 12 Pro, then you're gonna be a fan of the camera system on the iPhone 13 mini, since it uses the sensor of the iPhone 12 Pro. Like that, it can take some crazy amazing pictures. And what's awesome is like how they were able to fit in that sensor on an iPhone 13 mini, because the iPhone 13 mini is a tiny phone and they were able to fit the iPhone 12 sensor on the iPhone 13 mini. So yeah, it's just one of my favorite things. And of course, we all know that they had to change the design of the lens to be diagonal, like that they can fit that sensor on the iPhone 13 and all the other iPhone 13 lineup phones that they released last year as well. So at the end of the day, the iPhone 13 mini is probably the best budget phone right now if you're looking to get the latest phone. Now, of course, Apple just announced last week in their event that they're releasing the iPhone SE, which of course is going to be a cheaper iPhone, a powerful iPhone as well. But if you're looking to buy the latest iPhone from Apple, the iPhone 13 mini, then I highly recommend this phone. It's very powerful, it's small, you will forget you're probably carrying it outside. The battery life is exceptional as well, and the camera system is probably one of my favorite cameras on the iPhone 13 lineup this year, because the picture quality is just really that good. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Tell me in the comments below if you're a fan of the iPhone 13 mini, what you think about the iPhone 13 mini. Are you thinking about getting the iPhone 13 mini? Are you an iPhone 13 mini user? So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.